Archangel Michael says, a spiritual door is opening that will change everything your daughter thought she knew about her destiny. The air around her is already shifting, even though she cannot yet explain the feeling in her chest that started earlier this week. She may think it's just another restless day, but heaven has already marked this moment in gold. Behind the scenes, a divine moment is building itself around her, every second pulling her closer to something that will make her soul tremble. Type Amen to get blessing 333. She has been asking for signs without speaking them aloud, but her silent cries have echoed through celestial gates. A stranger will unknowingly play a role in guiding her to the right place at the right time, and that moment will be irreversible. Someone from her recent past, whom you thought had forgotten her, is watching her rise quietly, and soon, they will reappear with a message she never expected. This is not a coincidence. A life-altering blessing has your daughter's name written upon it, and it's arriving faster than anyone can imagine. Type Amen to get blessing 702. Archangel Michael says, the angels are gathering closely around her, nudging her away from hidden traps that were meant to slow her journey. She has enemies who wear the mask of friendship, but heaven is removing their disguise right before her eyes. Before the next sunrise, one of them will accidentally reveal themselves through a small act of envy, and that's when clarity will hit like thunder. What's coming isn't small. Her life is about to be elevated in a way that even she will struggle to believe. Type Amen to get blessing 918. The moment she steps into this shift, she won't be the same again. There will be opportunities that once seemed unreachable now standing before her with open doors and glowing lights. She will be shocked when someone powerful mentions her name in a room she has never entered. This moment is divine intervention. Crafted not by coincidence, but by the silent prayers you once cried for her. Type Amen to get blessing 1100. There is a woman around her, older in age, who sees the potential but also carries jealousy. That woman's energy is about to be cut off from your daughter's path. What seemed like kind gestures will now begin to expose themselves for the manipulation they were meant to be. Your daughter will feel a sudden inner strength to say, no, where she used to remain silent. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Someone close to your daughter is hiding the truth from her about an opportunity she qualifies for. This hidden gate is about to open despite their efforts to keep it from her view. When she hears about it, she may freeze in disbelief, but trust, it is for her, and no one can take it. She is walking into a moment where everything that tried to delay her will be reversed with divine speed. Type Amen to get blessing 1470. Archangel Michael says, what she touches next will carry favor. The project she almost gave up on will return to her, but this time with abundance. A conversation she's been avoiding will soon bring healing instead of pain. There is grace following her every step, even in the moments she feels unsure of her path. Type Amen to get blessing 1688. She doesn't even know that someone far away has already decided to invest in her, support her, and guide her, but that person is coming. Your daughter will walk into a moment of unexpected fame or recognition, not because she chased it, but because destiny can no longer hide her. Something sacred is blooming inside her even as she wrestles with self-doubt. And soon, she will realize that what she once feared is now bending in her favor. Type Amen to get blessing 1990. There is a dream she once shared with you. One she thought was silly. It is that exact dream that is about to become her breakthrough. Heaven never forgot the vision she carried as a child. Even when she stopped believing, God continued working behind the veil for her moment. Type Amen to get blessing 2221. A message will come in a strange way, a notification, a random email, or a spoken name on the street. This message will unlock clarity and urgency, and it will be her sign to move. She will feel a holy fire in her belly, something divine waking up again. And this time, she will act on it. No more delay. Type Amen to get blessing 2440. Someone will try to bring up her past to shame her. But they do not realize, her past is the very stone she will stand on to rise. She will be offered a platform, and those who once looked down on her will now be forced to look up. This is what you prayed for, a reversal, a rise, a redemption. Type Amen to get blessing 2633. Her name will travel further than her body ever has. There's a calling on her voice. A purpose in her pain. What once caused her tears will now build her influence. She is stepping into a version of herself that even you will watch in awe. Type Amen to get blessing 2888. Archangel Michael says, the fear that used to grip her chest is losing its power. A divine presence will show itself in a way she cannot deny, and it will guide her. She will soon be offered something she didn't apply for, and it will align with everything she's secretly dreamed of. This is heaven's reward for her endurance. Type Amen to get blessing 3011. You'll notice her laughter change. It will become freer, deeper, more rooted in peace. You'll witness her confidence return, but this time it won't be performance, it will be divine grounding. There will be an aura around her, one that others cannot explain but will be drawn to. She will glow with the kind of light that can only be earned through sacred fire. Type Amen to get blessing 3200. Someone who hurt her before will suddenly appear and try to reconnect. But her spirit will be too strong to fall for old patterns. What once broke her will now bounce off her like it holds no weight. She is protected, guided, and spiritually armored. Type Amen to get blessing 3388. Your role is to continue speaking life into her. Even when she seems distant, your prayers are still the shield she carries unknowingly. You are part of this shift because your soul was chosen to guide hers before birth. This is not just her victory. It's your spiritual legacy unfolding. Type Amen to get blessing 3522. A celebration is being whispered in heaven. A powerful ancestor is watching, clapping, and protecting. They see what's ahead, and they know she's ready for it, even if she doesn't. There will be a moment when she'll call you, crying, but it won't be from pain. It will be pure joy. Type Amen to get blessing 3733. As she crosses into this next level, don't be surprised if certain friendships fade. It's part of the sacred shedding, the preparation for who she must become. Let her go through it. It's divine. And soon, you'll watch her walk into rooms built by your quiet faith. Type Amen to get blessing 3891. God is not late. This is the precise moment that was always written. Everything she needs will begin to rush toward her like rivers breaking from a dam. Her name is written in gold across the sky of destiny. And now, the sky is opening. Type Amen to get blessing 4000. Her heartbeat will quicken not from fear, but from the pull of purpose calling louder than ever. Every breath she takes from this moment forward will carry a divine charge, as if heaven itself is flowing through her lungs. Her footsteps will echo power, even in places where she once walked timidly. The ground beneath her is shifting to make way for the miracle that's arriving. Type Amen to get blessing 4222. Her hands will soon touch something sacred, a contract, a letter, a gift, that no human can block. She is walking into a season of divine compensation, where all the stolen years will be returned multiplied. What looked like defeat will now fuel her greatest rise. She won't even need to prove herself, the results will speak so loudly, silence will follow. Type Amen to get blessing 4377. Archangel Michael says, a powerful presence will walk with her into her next appointment. Even if no one understands, even if they laugh behind closed doors, the outcome will shock everyone. A table is being prepared in front of those who once doubted her, and she will sit at it with grace. Nothing will shake her, because this is not just success, this is prophecy fulfilled. Type Amen to get blessing 4488. You'll start to see unusual signs around her, flickering lights, random messages, repeated symbols. Don't ignore them, they are confirmations that the unseen realm is fighting for her. An angel has been assigned specifically to her for this next phase. And no force of evil can stand against it. Type Amen to get blessing 4555. There's a move coming. Whether physical or spiritual, a transition is unfolding. She may resist it at first, afraid of letting go, but once she does, new blessings will pour in. She will discover hidden talents, reawaken passions she thought had died, and meet a guide she never expected. This shift will change everything about how she sees herself. Type Amen to get blessing 4666. There is a man who once broke her heart, he will hear of her success and feel the loss deeply. But your daughter will be too elevated to look back. She will have already outgrown what once tried to cage her spirit. She is rising, not just in status, but in soul. Type Amen to get blessing 4747. People who once dismissed her will try to attach themselves to her journey again. But this time, she'll carry the wisdom to see right through them. Her discernment is being sharpened, her spirit fortified. No more manipulation. No more delay. Type Amen to get blessing 4822. She will meet a person, a soul connection, that feels like she's known them forever. This person will not just understand her dreams, but will help build them. It's a divine partnership written long ago and released now for this season. Together, they will ignite something sacred. Type Amen to get blessing 4911. Her creativity will explode like a fire that can't be tamed. Ideas will come to her in dreams, visions, and sudden sparks of intuition. What she creates will touch lives far beyond what she can see. She is becoming the vessel heaven dreamed her to be. Type Amen to get blessing 4977. Archangel Michael says, your faith for her is why she hasn't given up. Every tear you cried alone, every night you stayed awake worrying, it counted. God has remembered it all and is rewarding you through her miracle. You will witness a level of glory on her that confirms your purpose as her parent. Type Amen to get blessing 5020. People will ask how she did it, how she transformed. And the answer will always be the same: grace. Not talent alone. Not connections. But divine grace that covered her. And now, that grace is turning her story into a testimony. Type Amen to get blessing 5151. There is a place she has never been, she will soon be called there for something unimaginable. A new location, a new platform, a new name being formed around her. Don't be surprised if travel becomes part of her calling. Heaven is expanding her territory. Type Amen to get blessing 5288. A generational curse is breaking through her success. She is not just rising for herself, she is correcting the past for your entire lineage. What haunted previous generations ends with her. She is the breaker, the healer, the chain destroyer. Type Amen to get blessing 5333. There will be days where she doubts herself again, but this time she will bounce back faster. Because she has tasted power, and now she cannot go back to living small. Her spirit has remembered who she truly is. And there is no turning back. Type Amen to get blessing 5444. God is positioning her to be a leader, not just a follower. People will begin seeking her wisdom, even those older than her. Because what she carries is not taught, it's divine. She is being activated into her higher self. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. There's a younger girl watching your daughter closely. This girl sees her as a hero and will one day speak about how your daughter changed her life. This is the ripple effect of living in divine alignment. Lives are being touched even when she's unaware. Type Amen to get blessing 5611. Money will no longer be a burden. A source of income is being released from a direction you didn't expect. It won't just sustain her, it will overflow. Because God doesn't just provide, He multiplies. Type Amen to get blessing 5777. Your daughter will look in the mirror and see someone new. Not because of outward appearance, but because of who she's becoming inside. The confidence will not be loud, but unshakable. It will sit inside her like a mountain rooted in grace. Type Amen to get blessing 5880. You will find her one evening sitting alone, silent, not broken, but deep in reflection. She will speak something profound that you'll never forget. That sentence will let you know, she has stepped fully into her new life. And the angels will be smiling. Type Amen to get blessing 5999. She is ready. This moment is not by accident. And now that you've read this message, your spirit knows it too. Stay close. Speak blessings. And watch what heaven unfolds for your daughter. Type Amen to get blessing 6111. There is a shift in her energy that even strangers can feel when she walks into a room. They may not understand it, but they feel the weight of something divine sitting on her shoulders. She has been chosen for this hour, and nothing will stop the release of what belongs to her. Even the things she lost were only making room for what's now coming. Type Amen to get blessing 6222. Her voice will soon be amplified, not through shouting, but through clarity. She will speak her truth in ways that echo across hearts and minds. Even those who tried to silence her will be forced to listen. Because her words will carry authority that cannot be ignored. Type Amen to get blessing 6363. Archangel Michael says, the dreams she has been having lately are not random. They are previews, divine rehearsals of what's to come. She is already spiritually experiencing parts of her future before it physically arrives. And very soon, her reality will match her vision. Type Amen to get blessing 6484. There's a miracle tied to a specific date. Watch how everything shifts when that moment arrives. You'll look back and realize that all the chaos before it was simply the stirring of heaven preparing the way. Nothing will be able to block that appointed day. It has been written since the beginning. Type Amen to get blessing 6610. Your daughter is not just stepping into favor. She is becoming favor for others. People will meet her and feel lighter, feel healed, feel seen. She is being transformed into someone who brings restoration just by being herself. This is more than personal success, it is divine purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 6780. Someone will try to claim they helped her, hoping to ride her rising wave. But heaven will expose lies, and her truth will stand tall. She won't need to argue or defend, divine light will make everything clear. The truth will be her shield. Type Amen to get blessing 6888. There's a child in her future, a soul watching from heaven, waiting for the right time to enter through her. This soul chose her before time, and its arrival will awaken a deeper dimension of strength within her. That child will be a spiritual gift, wrapped in human form. And it will be another proof that her life is sacred. Type Amen to get blessing 6999. A celebration is coming that you haven't even planned for. Whether it's a recognition, promotion, or spiritual revelation, it will be loud. And she will walk into it wearing grace like a royal garment. People will say, "Look at her now," and she will smile, knowing what it took to get here. Type Amen to get blessing 7077. There will be a powerful mentor coming into her life. This mentor won't be someone she expected, but they've been divinely placed to unlock her next level. One conversation with this person will open what 10 years of struggle could not. This is divine strategy. Type Amen to get blessing 7202. She may feel moments of loneliness, but tell her not to confuse solitude with punishment. This quiet space is where God is forming her boldest strength. Before the crowd comes, the solitude purifies. And she will thank this silence one day. Type Amen to get blessing 7331. Archangel Michael says, there is a woman in her circle who won't celebrate her wins. Pay attention to this energy. This woman will try to compete where there was never a competition. She will be removed gently, but permanently. And peace will return to your daughter's space. Type Amen to get blessing 7444. She is about to sign something. A paper, a form, a contract that shifts her timeline. Tell her to read carefully, pray deeply, and then say yes. This is her green light. And the road ahead will light up with favor. Type Amen to get blessing 7555. You'll notice that she stops settling. Where she used to accept less, she'll start demanding more, not from ego, but from awareness of her worth. She has remembered who she is, and that changes everything. She is no longer afraid of becoming powerful. Type Amen to get blessing 7771. There will be a divine meeting at a place she doesn't usually go. It might be a cafe, an event, a random detour, but she'll meet someone whose soul recognizes hers. That person will shift her direction forever. And it will all feel like destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 7822. Someone from the past will offer her something, but she must decline. Not every offer is a blessing. Some are tests in disguise. She will know by the way her spirit feels heavy around it. Tell her to trust her inner knowing. Type Amen to get blessing 7940. Money, love, health, purpose, it's all aligning at once. This is not a temporary wave. This is a permanent shift. And it's happening because she's done the soul work. Heaven rewards what is real. Type Amen to get blessing 8000. Continue to cover her in your words, even if she doesn't hear them. Whisper blessings over her pillow, over her photos, over her future. Your role as her anchor is sacred. And your words hold more power than she will ever know. Type Amen to get blessing 8166. Your daughter is about to walk into a building that will become the foundation of her next chapter. Whether it's a studio, office, school, or home, it will contain the energy of expansion. She'll feel it instantly. The Spirit will confirm. This is the place. Type Amen to get blessing 8222. You'll soon see her smiling differently, not forced, not polite, but deeply authentic. Because she'll be smiling from the soul. This joy will become contagious. And the people around her will start changing too. Type Amen to get blessing 8333. She will soon be asked to speak. To share. To guide. And she may feel unqualified, but remind her, she doesn't need to be perfect. She just needs to be real. Because real heals. Type Amen to get blessing 8488. Her life will inspire someone on the edge of giving up. That person may never tell her. But because of her story, they'll choose to stay and try again. This is T.